What is going on, peasants? My name is JB, and we are back here today for our week 10, is it? Battle in the PCL. This week we are taking on Lux, coach of the Groningen Gallades. Be sure to go check him out in the description down below. He's a good homie. He's actually the newest member of the Yeet Squad. He's he's a real funny dude, and we all like him. So yeah, definitely should be seeing him around more on the channel. Hopefully, he's a cool dude, and yeah, definitely should be sure to go check him out. But yeah, for sure. And his team is absolutely disgusting. You can see the squad he ended up bringing was Jardigan, Megalopony. Of course, he brings the Grottle. Why wouldn't he bring the Grottle? Blacephalon, Scolipede, and Florges. So, like I said in the team builder, I have just an absolutely horrible matchup against Scolipede. My only check is Lane OT, and that's if he's not running Z Aquatail, because that's going to just drop me like a bad habit, even at like -1. It's still going to do a lot, especially against the Sword Sense up. At +1, I'm dead. So, got to be super careful not to let Scolipede get out of hand, but there's, again, just not a whole hell of a lot I can do to prevent that thing from just, like, sort of having its way with me. Yeah, so that's going to be something I definitely have to watch out for. And, again, it happened again, guys. I completely ignored a gigantic threat. And, well, it's not even a gigantic threat. I just completely ignored a Pokemon that can put in a ton of work against me. And I'll let you guess which Pokemon that is. That I knew was going to come, I knew was going to be a threat, and just didn't give myself a way to actually beat it. I'll let you guess which Pokemon that is. But, yeah. Let's just go ahead and get into the game. I'll see. Yeah, let's just let this thing right out. Sorry, I gotta reply to a message. So he's gonna lead off with the Jardigan, as I decided to lead off with the Dorian. Again, you know, just fast pivot. That's what I do. That's how I lead, fast and pivot. I don't even have pivot on this thing. But I can click Fake Out against this thing just to confirm if he's Rough Skin Rocky, and he is, of course, Rough Skin Rocky, which is just the waste. So I'm going to switch out immediately, not wanting to, you know, take too much more chip damage. I can bring in Oswald as he decides to get his rocks up. And here, I believe I can just click either the Defog or just go for a nice little Scald to, you know, try to catch something, burn a thing, or whatever. So he's going to bring in the Nico, which is the Lopunny. If I can catch a burn on this, that would be humongous, but I'm a coward and just click Defog like a coward. So, yeah, just going to get the Defog off there. Doesn't really, you know, do too terribly much for me, because my team, you know, is never really weak to rocks, but, you know, it's just nice to get rid of things. So he's going to Mega Evolve. And I believe I stayed in to take a high jump kick like a moron. What am I doing? He just goes for high jump kick. I think I lived the Drain Punch, but I didn't think he would have high jump kick or click it. But he just put his dick on the table and clicked high jump kick and killed my Empoleon. I have no clue what the hell that play was, but I can bring in Lando T here and get a nice Intimidate off as he, you know, just stays in nice and Nico. And he's going to bring back in this thing, the Jardigan. I really want to try Jardigan, dude. But I'm going to double out into the Gallades, making a nice solid read there, predicting him to want to not stay in. So, you know, I guess it makes sense. I'm not really sure what the whole thought process there, but it turned out to be a solid play. As he can bring in the Grottle, and let me just tell you, this Gallades cannot touch Grottle at all. Crunch is gonna hurt, but if this dude has Leech Seed Synthesis like he probably does, it's not gonna be pretty. Yeah. So we can get a taunt off. He is, I believe, you know, he's nice and taunted. Nice and taunted. So we're gonna switch out, see what he's gonna go for. I can bring in Ukulele here. Ukulele does not really care about most things that Pokemon can do. And yeah, let's see what happens here. He's gonna go for a Seed Bomb, as you can see. And that is going to do a lot of damage with a critical hit. That did so effing much. But I see an opportunity here. Like, okay, he's taunted. He can't really do much to me. So I'm going to go for a nice Iron Defense here and see what happens. He fires off another Seed Bomb. And as you can see, that does basically nothing. So I believe I am okay to just go ahead and click Calm Mind here, right? One would think you can click Calm Mind here. That's something one would think, right? So he's gonna bring in this thing, which is the Blacephalon, and I can get a Calm Mind out. So this is where the crit comes back to actually suck. Had he not crit me and I had just taken regular Seed Bomb damage, which would have done like nowhere near 30%, I would still be sitting at like a decent amount of health after 2 leftovers and +1 SPDF. I'm out of range of Shadow Ball at that point. At this point, not out of range of Shadow Ball. Ukulele barely lives on 3. That was a absolute min roll he got, so he probably should have just killed me there. So I'm able to get a big ol' +1 Psyshock off, which will of course kill the, I'm assuming, Scarf Blacephalon, which is nice, but I'm at 14 HP, which is not good at all. That's just very, very bad. So he's going to be able to get a return off, and it will kill me. Again, had he not crit me, I might have been able to live that into Shadow Ball, or Shadow Ball into that return. There was a chance, depending on how little Seed Bomb had done before. I probably wouldn't have, but there was a chance. I don't remember the exact rolls. It's been a week since I played this game. Forgive me. But I'm pretty sure had he not crit me, I would have had a chance to live that. And me being stupid, I decided to fake out with the Juddagon still alive. I knew I shouldn't do that play, make that play, but I did anyway. And now Dorian's sitting at 69 HP. Very nice. So I'm going to bring, of course, switch Dorian out because I need Dorian to check the low punny in the back. So I can get Lendo in here again, just the same old matchup as I believe. He's just going to click rocks once again. Yep, just get the rocks up. Get them on up, because why the hell not? And, you know, Lando's just going to do some Skywalker things. I can click Earthquake here, which will, you know, do damage to this, which at this point I just really need damage on this one. Seeing as how I haven't touched it yet. And, you know, that's some solid, you know, damage. We'll take it. It does something, which is all you can ask for, really. But he's going to give a Glare off, which is the absolute worst. Glare is such a good move, dude. It's so good. But you can bring in the Grottle here, and it's a Grottle. What do? I click Earthquake again, and just look how little this does, man. I love Grottle. Don't get me wrong. Turtwig, Torterra, Grottle, my favorite evolutionary line, probably. I respect my boy Grottle, but that did nothing, and that's genuinely disgusting how little that did. So I'm going to U-turn out, again, doing basically nothing to the Grottle. It's, you know, getting slowly but surely chipped, but it's not really doing much to the Grottle. But I can get Gyarados in here to at least taunt it before it can, you know, do too much more damage. But he's going to go for the Leech Seed. Very good play there. Just giving him that recovery that he needs to, well, just sort of sit here and not fucking die. Is basically what it boils down to. This thing is just going to sit here and do whatever it wants and just live. So I can get the taunt off. One turn too late. He can go for a Seed Bomb. Definitely shouldn't have clicked taunt there. Definitely should have just gone for Crunch to try to get damage off on it. And you can see how much that Seed Bomb does. It just does an absolute ton of damage. That's gross. That's just disgusting. Oh my god, this game is so long. Still so long. I'm not going to stay in here. Definitely can't afford to let my Gyarados get too much more weakened. So I can bring Lando T in here, get an Intimidate off. So, you know, I got to Intimidate the Grottle. As he goes for a Seed Bomb, I'm going to reply to a message because I'm unprofessional. Oh, jeez. Alright, so I can go for a fly there as he switches the Grottle out. I believe I clicked Knock Off at some point in there. I don't remember. I clicked Knock Off at some point, and I missed the fly. He clicks Dragon Tail. Feels bad, man. Feels real. Ironically, I think I would have taken less damage than I would have if I hit the fly. So I guess it's a good thing in a weird way that I didn't hit the fly on this thing. But hey, you know, it still sort of sucks. But I have Gyarados in here, and I decided to go for Crunch to, you know, not let this thing get whatever it wants to do off on me. And yeah, it's basically dead now, but so is my Gyarados. My Gyarados is actually dead. The Juddagon isn't dead. It's basically dead, but it's not dead. So that kind of sucks. I can bring Dorian in here for some reason. Not really sure why I would do that here, honestly. That's, you know, a bit of a strange play. But I did it anyway. He's going to preserve this thing and just go hard into the Grottle. Again, I just... I didn't bring a way to break this Pokemon. I really Really didn't. I knew it was coming. I knew this Pokemon was gonna come. I knew what it was gonna do to me, and I did not prepare for it. I'm getting real bad at this preparation thing. Like, I'm getting real bad at it. So I decided to bring in Philip here, and just, you know, see what he goes for. Maybe I can, you know, do the thing and click the buttons and not lose to a Grotle. We'll see. But at this point, I'm pretty much forced to go ahead and click the belly drum panic button and hope for the best. So I do decide to click belly drum. As I will get my citrus berry. I'm going to take a ton of damage from Seed Bomb plus Leech Seed recovery, so I'm going to have to rely on Drain Punch to get my health back before I can, you know, start clicking Play Rough, which is not good because, you know, Play Rough is the button you actually want to click. So Seed Bomb, gonna go off. He's gonna Leech Seed me. I'm gonna live on like no HP. I have 3 HP left, so I have to Drain Punch, I'm pretty sure. No, I click Play Rough, which does not kill. It was a roll to kill, I believe, and I did not get it. And I had to go for it because I couldn't click Drain Punch because I wouldn't recover enough to actually like live Seed Bomb again. Seed Bomb into Leech Seed again. I don't think I would have recovered enough, so I had to go for the Play Rough kill. Unfortunately, did not get it, and well, the Grotle is still just sitting here. It turns out it's hard to break really fat things with recovery. Like, yeah, I lost to a Grotle, but like this thing's fat, and I prepped poorly. I prepped well for the rest of his team. I didn't prep well for the Grotle, and that's why I lost to the Grotle. Like, sometimes you just don't prep for the threats, and I didn't prep for the threat. I prepped for the, you know, the actual threats like Scolipede that didn't even touch the field. But yeah, we got a couple turns left. I'm gonna go for a fly just because I can. Maybe I can kill the Grotle. I would love to kill the Grotle. That'd be cool to at least, you know, kill this thing. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill this thing as I get paralyzed in midair. Damn it, Lando! What are you doing, man? Glare is such a good move, bro. Glare is so good. Draft yourselves a Glareemon, boys. But like, honestly, I feel like I've entered one of those like super tilted stages of like leagues where every league I'm in, I'm just super on tilt and like disinterested when I get into the game. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's burnout from Ultra Sun and Moon. Like, I've never really like been burnt out on Pokemon. I think it's the 3 upload Wi-Fi league things that just like at once, it's just like getting to me. Like, it slowly but surely like ate away at me because I have not been playing well in any of my leagues lately. And yeah, I bounced back a little bit like in PCL because I played poorly for 2 weeks in a row, then I went on a big winning streak. But yeah, now I've taken back-to-back huge L's and it's not looking great. So he's gonna Earth Power there just because he can, and my poor Skywalker is going to die to the Leech Seed. Feels bad, man. But yeah, all I have left is Dorian against the world, and you know, Dorian is, you know, he's gonna try. That's what Dorian does. He tries, and he doesn't always succeed, but he can at least try. So I can go for an Earth Power or a Hidden Power Ice, excuse me. Do basically nothing, and he clicks the Earth Power, and down goes Zeraora. And we take a 5-0L. So we went from 6-2 plus 10 to 6-4 plus 1 in 2 games because I am a choke artist and I don't like playing bulky crap. And people are starting to figure that out, apparently. Man, the burden of actually having people watch your videos occasionally. Wow, it's really come back to bite me. But no, shout out to Lux. He's, like I said earlier at the start of this video, he's a good homie. Be sure to go check him out in the description down below and show him some love. Next week we take on Vols in a divisional rematch, which will be huge for playoff implications. So I will see you all then. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.